Alright, so welcome to the part 6, I think, of the KineMaster tutorials for beginners. In this part, I'm going to be showing you guys how to work with all the options you see here whenever you tap on any video on your timeline. Before we begin, if you are not subscribed yet, please do that by hitting the subscribe button. And by the time you're done watching this video, please give it a thumbs up if you find it helpful or interesting. Alright, so with that said, let's begin. So I'm going to tap a video now. Okay, I'm going to show you some of the options, not all of them. I think some of the options here are very easy to understand. You just have to go through them and see for yourself. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this button right here, this option. It's for zooming in and out. Alright, so I have this video here, and at the point where I start shooting at this guy, I want to zoom all the way in until the guy falls down, and then I'm going to zoom out. So for you, it may be you're talking about a product and you want to zoom into the product. Well, this is how you do it. So with the KineMaster application, the first thing you want to do is find the beginning of where the shooting begins or where the product comes in. So I think for me it's around here, so I'm going to tap the video and then split it. Next, I'm going to check where I want the zooming in to end, so I'm going to scroll through again. Alright, so the guy falls down right about here, so I'm going to split that as well. So now we have this little video here that has a guy being shot at and killed, unfortunately. Anyways, so when you tap this button, it's going to take you to the zooming in option. I'm going to show you two things you can do with this option. First, you have the non-animated version of the zooming in, so it just jumps to being zoomed in, and then the second, it's going to be the animated one where it gradually zooms into the object or the subject you want to zoom into. So first I'm going to use the non-animated one. To do that, just tap this equal sign. So it says the start position and the end position are going to be the same. So now I'm going to zoom into the guy being shot. And it's a bit blurry, but just for demonstration. And when you're done with that, tap the check mark and then let's play it. Alright, so that's the non-animated version. So now let's do the animated version. So I'm going to tap it. This time I'm going to uncheck this equal sign. For the start position, I want it to be a bit zoomed out. And then for the end position, I want it zoomed all the way in. Then I'll press the check mark. And now let's play it again. So you see it gradually zooms in. I'm going to slow the video down so you guys can get a better look. So that's how zooming in and zooming out works on KineMaster. If you want to unzoom, you can't just cancel it out here. You just double tap the preview screen itself. So you see, it's now the way it used to be, and I'm going to double tap again. It won't be zoomed in anymore or out, so now it's going to be the same. Alright, so next option, we have the speaker option or the audio option. I think you guys should understand all of this. This just increases the volume or reduces the volume of the video you're currently working on. It won't affect this video or this one. It will only affect the one you selected. If I bring it down, the video is going to be really low. If I take it up, it's going to be very loud. Well, I'll just leave it at 100. So the next option we're going to talk about is this option, which looks like an F with a star. What this does is it's when you have audio or music in the background and you want to reduce the music in a particular section of the video. So let's just say you were talking about a product and the videos in front were just like B-rolls or footages of the product without your voice. It's just showing the people what the product is about. And on this part, you start talking again. So you wouldn't want the music that's in the background to be too loud for the people to hear your voice. So what you can do is just turn it down. Turn down the music a bit. So with KineMaster, you can do that using this option here. So you can bring the music down like completely, or just by -100 it's going to be completely down, but by let's say 50 it's just going to be a bit low. So let's just say this part of the video, it's just you talking about the product, so you don't want the music in the background to be too loud. So let's just play it, and let's just play it from here so you guys can hear it.
Enemy's gold captured.
So if you notice, the music is the same volume all through. So what you want to do is to come tap this, tap the speaker icon, bring this one down. Let's just completely bring it down. Press OK, then tap the audio as well, and then tap, look at this icon right here. I'm sure you guys noticed it from the other side. So tap it again, and you can see the audio file is now gray. So I'm going to play the video again. Let's just play it from the beginning so you guys can hear the difference.
Enemy's gold captured.
So if you guys noticed, all through this video, the music was completely down. I'm going to bring it up a little bit so you guys can hear it. Maybe at, let's say 50% or minus 50%, and then play it again.
Enemy's gold captured.
So I'm sure you guys noticed how the audio went from loud to a bit low and then it goes back up to loud again. So that's just how this option works. Alright, the next option, clip graphics. Don't really have a lot to say, you just go through the ones you want and then you just create some animations. Some of them have text, so if you want to have text in the video, you can just have it here. It's an animated text and you can tap what you want. Like that. You can change the color of the text. For me, I like red. And then let's see, blue. And black. I'm not really sure what this is going to look like, but I hope it will be nice. Yeah, it's horrible. Anyways, that's just one thing you can do. And then I'm going to get rid of that. So you can just go through all of them and find the one you like. It's not a difficult thing to understand. Next, we have the speed. You can increase the speed or reduce it. The more you increase, the shorter the video becomes. Reverse. If you tap this, it's going to reverse your video. This is just to rotate the video. This is to mirror it. This is to rotate it. Color filter, you can go through them. You only have this option if you're on the free version. All of these are the pro versions. You can't use them unless you pay for the app. Adjustments, you can adjust the brightness, the contrast, saturation to give it more color. And then the rest down here are premium options. You have to pay for them. Then we have the equalizer to make your audio sound different. You can just go through all of them and decide which one you want to use. The reverb is also like that. Oh, I think I missed one. Yeah, this one. Okay, so this is like the keyframes. I have a video that talks a little bit about keyframes. It's like for advanced users, but you guys can watch it. So when you understand keyframes, you can watch the video and try to implement what it's about. But I'm just going to give you an overview. So a keyframe is like an animation, but this one is for the volume. So you want to like specify that, okay, you want your volume to be this high at this point of the video, then gradually get intense or gradually go down all through the video. So I'm going to add a keyframe here at this point by tapping this plus button. It has created a keyframe. So I'm saying at this point I want the video to be at 100%, and then it should gradually make its way to like let's say 50%. So you must have noticed that another keyframe has been added at this point, that it gradually gets to 50%. And so it's going to stay 50% up to this point. And then at this point, it should gradually make its way back up to 100%. I know it's a bit confusing, but let's just play it and see. So for this one, I'm going to remove this option I put here, and I'm going to delete the audio. So let's just play it and see.
Enemy's gold captured.
If you noticed, you must have heard the audio go down a bit and then come back up. So, like I said, at this point, the audio is going to be at 100 and then gradually go down to 50%. And then it's going to be at 50% for a few seconds, or maybe just 1 second, and then head back up to 100%. And then it's going to stay 100% all through. So you can add as many keyframes as you want. You can even go higher. Let me just bring it up to 200% at this point. Then it's going to stay 200% until it gets to the next section of the video. So let's just play it and see.
Enemy's gold captured.
So hopefully you guys noticed that. I know keyframes may be a bit difficult for now, but as you practice, you will get to understand how it works. Next, I have voice changer. I don't think I need to say anything about this. Just go through all of them, apply them, and then you're going to hear what they sound like. I'm going to leave it at normal. And finally, we have this one. That's just how it works. I don't really know how to explain this. All I know is just create darkness around the video. And then this one extracts the audio from this video. Well, I hope this video has helped you understand a little bit more about the KineMaster application. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. And if I can, I'll make a video answering your questions. And if you found the video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And then if I missed anything you want, like I said, you should just ask and I'll try to respond as fast as I can. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Alright, stay awesome, and bye bye.